I think we're very confused about the notion and the nature of time. What is time? We think time is an absolute. We think time is part of the universe. This is not true. I studied physics and I studied meditation, which means I studied internally and externally, and I found a completely different understanding of time. Time is internal. Time is actually a sense, like taste, smell, touch, sight, and hearing are relationships we have with matter. They're indicators about matter. They tell us what is good, what is bad. Time is the same kind of thing. Time is a sense in our brain, in the mind of all living organisms. Time is basically a kind of manager of our lives. If we didn't have a sense of time, we wouldn't know when the train would come in. We wouldn't know how long a baby would take to come. We wouldn't. Time is a functional sense that we have in the brain. Uh, we want to know the time of the universe, the age of the universe, because we want to know where we come from or the nature of the place we live, which means experience is integral to the notion of time. There has to be an experiencer in order to be time. If there is no experiencer, there is no time. The universe, the material universe by itself has no time. We are alive. We need to understand what is past, what is present, and what is future. That's inside the brain. It's an organizational tool. Time organizes us, and it's also a tool for science to build machines, to advance, to understand the universe. But it's a functional tool. It's not integral to the material universe. So when we talk about the space-time continuum, we have lost the north because there's only space and matter. Time is in living organisms. Time is in the brain of living organisms. It's not external. It's not in the universe. Remember when they say, when did time begin? Time began when organisms began and needed a sense of time. The universe is infinite. The universe is unknown. The universe is very mysterious. You go all the way back to the Big Bang, and even before the Big Bang, there must have been something there to create the Big Bang. Whatever explosion, there must be causes to these explosions. But the notion of time, the universe is 13 or 14 billion years old. This is something that serves us as an experiencer. What matters to us is experience. That's why time matters to us. If something doesn't have any experience, like a rock, what does it matter to a rock what time it is? I have found through my studies and through internal meditation on the soul, not on the spirit, which does not give the truth about this universe. Meditation on the spirit does not give the truth about this universe because this universe is material and life emerges out of evolution of matter itself. Matter is very intricate, it's very profound, it's very complex. Matter is not dirt. This was unknown to the prophets of the past who thought matter was just dust. Matter is not dust. Dust is very complicated. It took billions of years to make dust, to make elements out of the Big Bang. Time is a functional sense like taste, smell, touch, sight, and hearing. We need the notion of time in order to function in our universe. Anybody who doesn't have a sense of time cannot function. Right? I studied physics, and the notion of time is very important for equations to calculate speeds, velocities, and a slew of things, right? In science. But these are functional things to help mathematicians, physicists, engineers to build things, to build bridges, to build rockets, to build whatever they want to build. Time is something that we use to calculate in order to build something. That does not mean that time is integral to the material universe. It is integral to our brain, to the functioning of our brain. It's like saying that the taste is in the food. It isn't. The taste is in our mouth. It is the reaction of our tongue to the food. Therefore, the taste is internal. The smell is internal. The touch is internal. The sight and the hearing are internal, right? We interact with the universe and get experiences back in order to function. Time is this kind of entity. I don't think Western science ever understood that.